The scarf around her head keeps her hair out of her eyes while she's doing the washing. Okay? And she's been to the allotment and she's collected all her veg, and Ken's dug up the vegetables for the dinner. And Ken, he's wearing what was typical in the 1940s, which was a collarless shirt, which they used to call grandad shirts, with the waistcoat, note his watch and his chain, and the trousers are held up with braces, and his cap is typical of the era, which was a flat cap, which was favoured by many men in the northeast of England. And what they've got on their shoulders are the gas masks, which everybody had to carry during the war years. It's a beautiful detail on the jacket, if you see, all the pockets with the buttons, absolutely gorgeous. And she's also wearing a silver fox fur, and the outfit's finished off with a large brimmed hat with feathers, black handbag, shoes and the gloves. She looks lovely. And what happened was a lot of the children went out to various other parts of the country away from all the bombing, and she's got her little satchel with her and a gas mask, and you notice on her lapel she's got the luggage label, and what they did was they had to have their name on and where they were actually being evacuated to, and that was left on there in case they got lost. And when they arrived at their destination, what then happened was they were put into various houses throughout the countryside away from the bombing. And here we have a very brave girl who's been playing tennis today, and she looked lovely. This is Beth, and she's wearing a vintage 1930s tennis outfit. It's an all-in-one with pleats on the shorts, and unfortunately there aren't many tennis parties at the moment due to the war, but she looks very smart, and thank you very much. And here we have Alice. This is very shallow across the floor, quite slippy, isn't it? This is Alice, and she's wearing a beautiful vintage 1940s tweed jacket, which is very fitted. And underneath she's got a beautiful short sleeve blouse with a high-waisted green trousers. We just see the detail on the trousers, because they were very high-waisted with lots of buttons down the side, and that's how they wore them. They were quite baggy as well. She's also got brown lace-up shoes, and the mark on the shoes is what they classed as CC41, which was the utility label. Gas mask. It's very nice. It's very smart. Thank you very much, Alice. Looks absolutely lovely. Little girl there wearing a beautiful school uniform, which is a nice brown pleated pinafore dress, and she's got a lovely little white blouse on. She's got her brown shoes, and they're also marked up CC41. She's got little ankle socks on, and the cardigan is hand knitted, and she's also got like a little gas mask too. Thank you. Now our next model is Megan, and she looks pretty in her beautiful 1940s smock dress. At the top it's all smocked, and it's a pretty little colour, and it's nicely decorated with patterning on the shoulders and across the collar, and she's got a 1940s brown shoes, and they're also marked CC41, and she looks absolutely lovely. Thank you very much. She has the seamed stockings. Are you sure there'll be seamed stockings in your blouse? Yes, very good. She's also got brown slip-on shoes, and in her hair she's wearing what they call a snood, and that kept her hair up at the back, and a lot of the girls in the factories during the war years wore snoods to keep their hair out of the machinery, because a lot of the women during the war did a lot of what the men did whilst the men were out fighting. And she's got a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous straw hat on, a lovely brown straw hat, which has a lot of detail. It's got a lot of petals around the top, and a beautiful bow on the top at the front, and nice accessories too. Thank you. Now Mark is wearing a 1940s RAF glider pilot uniform worn by the Hadrian glider pilots. They flew to the Rhine and then transferred to the Royal Artillery, to the tank crew. And he looks very smart too. Thank you very much. Materials, rayon. They used a lot of rayon during the war years, and it's got pleats in the skirt. It's buttoned down the front. He's also got black handbag, black gloves and shoes, and a beautiful fox fur. You can see the little fox's head, don't look if you're squeamish. And she's got some beautiful pearls and a little white blouse underneath and a beautiful veiled hat with the board fitted. Again, that was the style of the 40s, very fitted suits, and it's got a lot of detail around the collar and around the cuffs. It's an American manufactured suit. She's also wearing brown shoes with the bows and lots of detail on the shoes, and a crocodile handbag and brown gloves and a beautiful brown hat with the nice wide brim and feathers in the side. Beautiful, thank you. This is beautiful Lynn. And Lynn's got a typical day dress on, what they wore when they went out to just during the day, shopping or whatever. And it's a beautiful spotted black and white dress with the buttons down the front. It's got a, I think it's, is it? All right. It's elasticated belt and a beautiful handbag with a lot of detail on the top and some black shoes. And her hair's just been done today by our friend G from Trimmers. And it looks very, very nice. Thank you. Fitted jacket, which again is very much the style of the 40s, with a matching brown woolen skirt. The little blouse is cream silk with the lace detail at the neck and at the front. And the 1940s hat is green and brown felt with an unusual butterfly detail at the front of the hat. It's very pretty. So she likes to be called. And Sue's wearing a Scottish tweed burgundy and grey jacket. There's a brooch made from straw with electrical wire, that shows how ingenious they were. They made things just whatever they took the fancy, whatever they could find, and they made all these marvellous things, and they've lasted all these years. She's wearing a black bertha and black skirt with black kick pleat at the back. The blouse is cream in georgette material with little glass buttons and a frill detail. She's also wearing a lovely black felt hat with a gorgeous lace trim. Angela. And Angela's wearing a straight black wool skirt with a black kick pleat, cream silk blouse with stitch detail. And around the collar you can see there's a lot of detail around the collar as well. And she's got black leather utility shoes, which again are marked CC 41. A black dog tooth woolen jacket with felt collar. Silver coloured basket shaped brooch, which is on her collar, with beautiful little coloured stones in it. And she's got a black felt hat with art deco brooch, black satin shoes, gloves, beg your pardon, with black leather handbag with a beautiful cross-stitch detail around the edging. And on her hair she's wearing a black and gold threaded snood, which again was to keep her hair tied back. Very smart, isn't she? Thank you. Jacket, coat, I beg your pardon, and it's nicely fitted with the pleat detail at the back. And it's very, you see the detail at the back's very nice. And she's wearing a black and cream with a little black trimmed edge with feathers in. It's got a little flower on the side, a diamante brooch on her collar with the coat. She's wearing navy court shoes with the burgundy handbag, ivory gloves and a lovely pearl necklace with matching earrings, and she looks very smart, doesn't she? And here we have Julie, who looks very smart in a beautiful mink wool suit with a nice fitted jacket again. There's a lot of detail on the pocket on this jacket suit. It's a straight skirt with a fitted coffee and cream blouse with a nice lace detail underneath. She's wearing brown leather court shoes with brown leather handbag, nice cream gloves and a beautiful antique brooch. Beautiful silk flower with feather details, and she's got an original fox fur over her shoulder. She looks very smart. Thank you.